Oh, fun fact, guys. Did you know that the Nintendo eShop, they finally made a theme for the Nintendo eShop on the Nintendo Switch? Let me actually turn off the radio for a quick second. You wish it were true. You wish there were an actual remix. Hey, I got tokens. Oh my goodness sakes. You wish there were a remix of the eShop theme. If only that were the case. Oh, I'm so weak. I'm so weak. That's amazing. Oh, I need to place Barbarian. Well, let's go ahead and check the Stream Raiders thing real quick. I need to go ahead and swap over to my captain account. So that way we can go ahead and dominate the next battle. I think I'll do one more before I finish tonight. I'll end it a little bit early. I usually say I want to end early, but I'm being realist on. Okay, let's go ahead and debuff these dirt bags over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and debuff these dirt bags and get things started, folks. We got Shaggoth on the roof, Mailbox with their troops, Curry with whatever the heck that is. That's their Longshot Archer, Ponter 21 with their squadron, Kione with their troopers, and Game Demon King. Let's get it started. To war! For victory! For the glories! I like how there's a cat skin here. Perfect, 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 perfect. Let's see. Most kills, we'll give this to Curry. And then most assists, we'll give this to Kione. Alright, GG's, folks. GG's on that one. Alright, the next... I think we'll do this as the final battle here. The Cyber Gateway. This should be the last one for the evening, and for this one...
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I gotta get a unit to level 20. Oh, wait, I could put my tank down. Yeah, we'll put the tank down to be more safe than sorry, and... Let's see here. Alright, that should be good. You only wish that there was an actual remix of the Nintendo eShop theme, folks. Oh, if only you guys wish it were true. Anyways, for non-April Fool stuff, let's go ahead and see. I think there was a video I want to see from Good Mythical Morning for a while. Didn't they upload like a sushi? Yeah, they uploaded like a sushi episode. Except where the heck is the sushi episode? They've uploaded like so many episodes, they haven't like watched them in a hot minute. Okay. Good Mythical. Oh yeah, this is 1 day ago. This is yeah, this is Good Mythical Morning.
Really as bad as we think it is?
Is grocery store sushi really as bad as we think it is?
Let's talk about that.
Honestly, I have not had an actual quality store-bought sushi, to be honest. It's all pretty mediocre for me.
Good mythical morning.
Did you know that in order to become a traditional Japanese sushi master, or itamai, some people have to train up to 10 years?
Yeah, it's like a calling, one might say.
Well, and when you say that your calling is to eat only the fanciest of sushis?
Yes.
Well, okay, so you're not open to grocery store sushi, which the ingredients may be 10 years old.
Well, I doubt that, but I mean that's what we're trying to decide today. You see, when it comes to sushi and the items you may find on a sushi restaurant menu, there are options for every budget, but just how much does the price correspond to the taste?
That's
It's
true.
time for Naked Foods, Naked Sushi Edition, Naked, all of the Japanese American sushi restaurants.
That almost sounded like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy music, not gonna lie. Like, not gonna lie, that sounded like Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy sushi. Actually, I think if I recall when I was watching some sushi videos before watching this video, there is like a chain, I think there's like a chain sushi joint in California that can like sell pretty affordable sushi, but have really, really amazing quality fish. And I have not been to California in a hot minute to know whether that's the case or not. But I guess next time I make a trip to California, I'll go ahead and check it out because I know there's a lot of... I don't know if any of y'all have been to California or when's the last time that you or know anybody who lives or any of you who live in California. But I think there is, like, last I recall, and they were featured on BuzzFeed as well. There was a place in California that sells like pretty affordable sushi. Anywho, last time I had good sushi was a sushi place that was just up street from my old house. They called it Parma Rolls. It was so good. Is it owned by, was it opened by a Japanese chef? Or do they just have like a sushi master and stuff? Because I feel like the places that do have like a very trained professional at sushi making, or like a Japanese chef as one of the owners, makes really good authentic sushi, and they source their seafood from like really good sources.
We're gonna try today will be naked, aka no fancy plating, no added garnishes, no gentle music playing to influence our tasting experience. This way, we can truly judge the dishes solely on how they taste.
Yep, we're going to be sampling sushi restaurant dishes from 4 different price points. They are the grocery store frozen or refrigerated section, the local fast casual restaurants like your food mall court, I meant to say mall food court.
Hey, I
or
understood.
Counter order joints, and then you got sit down restaurants, and finally several fine dining restaurants in the LA area.
And it's worth noting that many of the fine dining sushi restaurants only offer omakase, meaning the chef decides what they're going to serve based on what is most fresh. So for the sake of the comparison, we're only ordering from restaurants that offer a la carte menu items.
And each round we're going to pick our favorite dish individually. Then Stevie's going to tell us where each dish came from and how much it costs so that we will know in the end how expensive our taste in sushi is and which dishes are worth paying for.
All aboard the sushi boat!
Don't you mean sushi train? That's an actual restaurant where the conveyor belts are literally sushi train. They have, and they are definitely like the one sushi chain restaurant that I do know that does the sushi train thing is East. There's one at the workplace I used to go to, and there's like one in the neighborhood I used to grow up in. That's kind of fun to do. You just pick whatever you want off the conveyor belt, and in Japan and some places in Asia, they do have their own different restaurants, sushi train, bullet train restaurants, and if you want a particular order, they have like tablet menus that you can order from. That's pretty interactive with the kitchen. I would assume yes. I would hope so, Kiona. I would hope so. Gyoza.
These are gyoza. There's a crunchy, darker one.
This is super crunchy.
And more of a shiny, lighter one. Oh, a really white one, and then a really dark one.
I can't even get mine.
Now, this is the one, and I'm not saying this item, I'm saying this round is the one where frozen and refrigerated could give you a run for your money, I think.
Let me also like add to the fact that when it comes to like gyoza, or as this is called guotie in Chinese, most of the time it's your basic pot stickers. The English word for it is pot stickers. It's literally what it is. Like dumplings that you boil, you get the crispy brown what's it called? Fond bit on the bottom, and that's it. Anything with that's like fried that is literally behind my. Hey, thank you for the epic artillery, Drac. We definitely need it. Anything that's like deep fried, like this thing over here, the crazy rocket sushi over here, and this one you're about to see, and all the way on the right, that's just a deep fried dumpling. It's a deep fried dumpling.
Is it hot? Is it real hot? I want to get burned.
It's not a pot sticker. It's a deep fried dumpling.
It might be too hot for you, but it's just right. That's not bad, but it could be frozen.
I'm gonna put mine in your lap.
Thanks. It's on the floor now.
Sorry.
Somebody needs to.
Now that's a pot sticker.
And you got this one.
Is that what you do? Do you guys have memos?
This one is much plumper and
Significantly
meatier.
better.
It's like a freaking meatball in there.
I like this style much better though. This one's
Kind of small and gelatinous looking.
I like the I don't know what kind of wrapper you call this, but
You kind of have to use your teeth like scissors if you want to eat half of it.
I think I might like the taste of that one.
Mm.
That's mine. I'm leaving mine on the fronts.
Okay, I put mine in your lap or the floor usually.
Yeah.
And then we've got this really crunchy.
Yeah, that's deep fried.
Mmm.
Oh, you can hear the crunch.
Looks like the Fried Daddy's got a hold of that one.
Yeah. Oh, it's spicy too.
Is that spicy on?
Oh, we need some spice though.
Let me go back to this one.
Helps to cut back the
Okay.
fattiness.
3. Well,
Oh, yeah,
I mean, whenever you're ready, because you're picking your favorite.
I'm ready.
Just
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
true.
Just casually
3.
go ahead.
3.
Oh.
You know how much I like counting down.
So
Okay.
I did not think you
Oh,
would
I
agree
see,
with me.
Keone.
I thought sure, and this is a close second for me.
Interesting.
I like this style more than the hard fried one, and this one is a succulent.
Really
There's a
tasty.
succulence to it.
Interesting.
Mm. You guys have both chosen the grocery store gyoza.
I knew it could happen. I'm glad it did.
Hey, well, they're
It's,
doing it right.
Ajinomoto beef gyoza for about $2.08 per serving.
Yeah, $2.08.
Not bad.
First one is from Crazy Rockin' Sushi. It's our fast casual, and it's $7.50.
Yeah, it's okay.
The second one
nope.
is Kobe style pot
They
stickers.
put koi in there.
No.
You
The
can't do
name
that.
of
Those
the
fish
fine dining place, and that's $23.
It's
No.
not as flavorful as the grocery store.
That's
No,
not
it's
worth
not.
it.
And the final one from Fried Daddy's is from our sit down place, Kabuki Japanese restaurant in Burbank for $8.50.
I liked those.
Honestly, you really shouldn't have to pay like so much money for like just pot stickers. And like even in the if you go to Asia, like pot sticker is typical street food fare. You shouldn't have to pay like more than what like they have to pay for like a whole bag or a whole carton of those things to get in the streets. Mikado is a super good sushi place, but yeah, like I wouldn't be too surprised because like seafood has been relatively like expensive to begin with. Oh, we got shrimp tempura next.
This is shrimp tempura.
Sure, it's not tempura.
No.
This is a longi.
Longi.
Long, straightened shrimp tempura.
There's so much breading on this.
How do they get the shrimp to lay out so flat like that?
You gotta coax it. It has to do a lot of stretching.
It's like a dog that's very much at home.
Oh no, it's easy actually. So you guys know how shrimp just like curl up? All you have to do is just basically like make some incisions with your knife on the inside and you can just lay it flat like that and boom, it's a straight shrimp tempura. Easy.
Now, these are just little shrimps. These are just little pieces of shrimp. This is what I call calabash style. Not really, though.
What you call what style?
Calabash style.
Calabash
Like
is what you're saying?
fried-
That's just a bunch of seafood fried like on the North Carolina coast.
South Carolina.
Really?
It's
South Carolina coast.
It's a town called Calabash, and you go there and there's all these like Fried Daddy type seafood on the pier type restaurants.
You got to be able to be seeing water,
Mm.
like ocean water, in order to really be calabash.
Let's have our camping trip there.
Very greasy.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, Stevie. Seafood is an aphrodisiac, and if you're waiting for me and Link to make out, that might complicate things.
This one's a long and a flat one too.
That's the traditional tempura style.
Longy and a flatty.
This is
Soaking those
the
flavors.
second one is not traditional tempura style.
Something happened with this one.
Both of them kind of, yeah, it tastes like something that they might toss out of the back of the state fair. What's this? Another shrimp.
That's pretty good.
That's the best tasting shrimp.
Okay.
You
I
may
like
stab now.
I like this one the most.
Coming back to this one is better than that one. You should have come back.
Oh,
I don't feel
surprise.
bad. No regrets.
Rhett, you have chosen the freezer section.
Yo,
What?
wow.
Sakura
It's
Uh,
good, man. I'm telling you.
C-Pack for $6.89. Link, Neil, you have chosen the fine dining koi creamy shrimp tempura for $22. You may do the fancy pants dance, sir.
Look at this.
You know,
Look
it's
at him.
it tends to be the opposite way around because Rhett tends to choose like the most expensive
So
food,
fancy.
and Link would be the one to choose the cheaper one. This is a surprise.
Whoa, I wasn't pelvic thrusting. I was just losing my balance.
That was a little too fancy.
The one next to the grocery one is from the sit-down place is a Kaya Katsuya
pretty, pretty
for
good.
$10.80, and then our fast casual crazy
$10.80.
rockin' sushi
I didn't
for
like
Is it
that.
part of a combo?
Oh.
Ooh,
You
tuna.
know what? We want to tell you about our very favorite internet cooking show. You heard
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a second. Look at the color of this one. That is real glossy. Now, that's some quality fish, all right, and I really paused Link on the wrong spot. I'm so sorry, Link. I didn't mean to pause you on that face, but look at the color of the... If you could just ignore this face over here for a quick second. If you, like, zoom in on this fish, this is, like, very glossy, very shiny. That definitely is to be a really expensive tuna. These kind of red, So another thing I want to explain about, like, sushi tuna is that most of the time when you get, like, tuna sushi, they tend to, like, give you the, there's different muscular cuts of tuna. The one that's, like, the palest is actually the fattiest tuna, which tends to be the most expensive. The ones that you guys would probably get the most, that's, like, pretty magenta reddish right here, it's mostly the muscular cut. And if it's not as, like, if it doesn't have, like, too much striations, too much line patterns and whatnot, that means it's lean. So the less lines there are in a piece of tuna that you get as a sushi, the leaner the meat is probably that you're more likely to get. If it does have more line, that means it's like a not as stressed on muscle, but it's still a muscle tuna meat anyways. It's still good. It's just that, like, how the amount of striations, the amount of lines you see on a red piece of tuna will actually really have an effect on, like, what kind of muscle you're biting into from a tuna fish.
Heard of it? It's called Mythical Kitchen.
Yeah,
we have nothing to do with it.
That's a
at
fun
all,
fact for you guys.
But we're just big fans. Real big fans. Want to take this time to just talk about it. Tell you how you should go over there. You should check it out. Mythical Chef Josh and the Kitcheneers are just putting together food creations like nobody's business. Definitely not our business. Not our business.
We don't have any.
Yeah, I mean, it's just independently. We're just
Yeah, no problem,
from
Keone.
afar observing and just thinking, wow, so impressive what they're doing over there. They have their own YouTube channel, Mythical Kitchen. You should check it out. Not on our behalf.
If it's a rolled sushi, you
This
can't tell the difference,
is
though. It's
food
tuna
Link,
regardless.
I know you're excited about this round.
If it's
Yeah,
sashimi like
I'm a
here,
little
then you
afraid
could
of
tell the
this.
difference.
I mean, that one looks raw.
Well, these three are
And that one
completely
looks raw.
Yeah.
That one looks raw, and this one looks raw,
Seared.
except for like a,
Yeah.
I don't know, just the.
Yeah.
That one looks raw.
Okay, so like looking at like what they're working with. Hold on.
Well, these three are.
And that
So this one and there's this one.
afraid of this. I mean, that one looks.
Okay, so this one's more expensive than this one. Okay, so this one has a little bit more striations, like more lines here. This one is a looser muscle than this one. This one is tougher tuna muscle than this one. So you can kind of tell like it's kind of the difference between like this place being more expensive than this place because of the kind of muscle cut they want to give you from the tuna meat.
Looks raw.
Well, these three are.
And that one
completely
looks raw.
Yeah.
That one looks raw, and this one looks raw,
Seared.
except for like a,
Yeah.
I don't know, just the crust.
Now you could dip it into soy sauce,
I mean, this
which
one-
will help you a little bit, but it might cloud your judgment.
I feel like I'm eating a tongue.
I'm not a fan of that first one.
I guess they're all gonna taste fishy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's kind of what it is.
I mean, I typically will put
Oh, that one's much easier.
soy sauce and wasabi
bite.
on it, but this is better. It's definitely more tender.
This is the most bites of just sushi slices that I've ever had in a row.
So as you guys could like observe from their behavior and whatnot, how like they have an easier time biting into the second piece than the first piece because they're biting into two different types of tuna muscle. The one that's more tender is a looser muscle than the first one. So if it's a quality sushi place and it has a price point that's like probably jacked up. By the least of it, you're getting your money's worth of tuna if you're paying for tuna.
2, I'm saying.
I think I might like that one the best so far. I don't know if I'm just getting.
Also, they're missing soy sauce and
Look how
wasabi and
dark this
ginger.
one is.
That one tasted so much more fishy than these.
But it's probably. I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna pick it because it's too fishy for me. It's probably the fanciest.
I don't care. I don't like it. Now that one had a little. Yeah, it was like it's kind of like eating tender nothing, tender piece of nothing. This one's got sesame seeds
Now,
on it.
clearly, this is a little bit more pleasing because it's been seared and it's got sesame seeds on it. But that's not what we're judging. We're judging which one is I'm thinking about sashimi here. I'm not thinking about seared ahi tuna that goes on a salad in Santa Barbara.
That tastes a whole lot better though, because they added something to it: seeds and heat. So, I mean,
Well,
you're not going to shame me
technically,
into it.
Yeah, you have to pick the one that you like the
Yeah,
best.
that one.
I'm picking the sashimi that I like the best, and I feel like this is just a place.
Oh, now this is where they actually tend to
It's a place
normalize.
called Sam's Choice.
Sam's Choice.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste bad.
For $2.98. So, Link, you've chosen the grocery store version.
That's a deal.
And Rhett, you have chosen a little place called Nobu for $60. Yes, you may do that fancy pants dance.
So this is what typically happens. Rhett would pick the most expensive one. Link would choose the cheapest one. This is what would normally happen.
That's what I do when I walk into Nobu.
And it's actually Toro from Nobu, so it has like that fattier.
Oh yeah,
high
Mhm.
it's like the
quality.
belly meat of the tuna, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the first place is the fast casual crazy rockin' sushi
Crazy
for
Rockin'
$7.50. And then is the sit down izakaya katsuya for $16.50.
This was good. The crazy rockin' sushi is like it's just too red.
Yeah, they got the wrong
It's
cut of
too
meat.
awful.
Ooh,
These are rainbow rolls.
this looks
Are they
crazy.
now?
I'm gonna.
I
go
never usually
with the
eat these
salmon
rolls,
piece
though.
On each one.
I'm
They're
gonna
just
go
way
with
too
the
crazy.
Avocado-y
Shrimp.
And too
roll on
fulfilling.
this one. No, another- oh,
I'm just
shoot.
gonna. I'm trying to just do apples
That's
to
ugly.
apples.
Is there a way I can yank the seaweed out like a piece of tape and still eat everything else?
Nope.
I'm a
gosh.
soy paper man.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Get it all in one bite.
See, in that last round, I just don't understand why you pay so much money for something that all you did was pay somebody to cut it.
Well, it's the quality of the meat in the right kind of restaurant though.
Now there's some artisanal approach to it, you know?
I like rolls better than sashimi, personally.
Oh, look at this one.
That's
It's a
understandable.
little smaller. It's dinkier.
This is fresher.
Ooh, stinkier.
A little salty though.
Hmm.
It's pretty. They did a really good job of presenting it.
Did he dip too much soy sauce?
Spit it out.
Also, at the same time,
The,
frozen food.
Fun eating sushi.
They tend to have like,
Seaweed is kind of like overpowering in that one.
and there's the
Yeah, it
seaweed
actually
salt.
was.
Look at
But
this one.
but sometimes don't
Okay.
forget
That's well balanced.
Mm-hmm.
there's preservatives.
Right here. I mean, there's so many pitfalls with sushi. You got to get it on these sticks, and you got to like,
Those sticks are hard.
you know, it's like it's not cooked. So how are you going to know if it's cooked enough?
I do not like that last one. To me,
This one's
overwhelmingly the best.
Yeah, heads above.
I don't really know what to make of that because it's from the fast casual place, Crazy Rockin' Sushi.
Crazy Rockin' Sushi finally coming together. for us.
$11.75.
There we go.
So the first
Okay.
one is fine dining koi's for $23, and then the grocery Ralph's for $6.30.
They
It
did a really
was-
good job of making it look good.
And also, might I say, it was picked up by Matt Carney. So I don't know if you felt that or tasted it when
Yeah,
you
he
were
Little
eating
hot
it.
dog on a stick.
He might have licked it.
Residual.
He licked it.
Yeah.
He's like a Postmates guy that licks the food.
Maybe that. And then the final one is from our sit down place, Izakaya Katsuya for $15.50.
I didn't like that
We
one.
hated that one.
So Crazy Rockin' Sushi really came hard with the rolls.
Yeah, right at the end.
Oh, I have
over.
to tell you about your
Yeah, we got to know what our taste
your
are.
menu selection. So the lowest possible total was $18.25, and the highest possible total was $128.
Whoa.
So Rhett, your perfect meal total was $80.72.
Okay.
And Link, your perfect meal total was $38.81.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's.
And you even have one fancy round.
I know. Wow.
You got out for under $40, man. I doubled you up.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll actually like it.
Yeah, baby steps.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Justin.
And I'm Danielle.
We're from Austin, Texas.
And we're about to try umeboshi plums for the first time.
First
I'm
time
trying
this
to feel
fair
a
will
little
visit
calorie.
Get some rice.
I know.
It sneaks up on you. Click the top link to watch us get savage by cutting weird objects with a really sharp sushi knife and good mythical more.
And to find out where the Will of Mythicality is going to land.
Ketchup is a smoothie.
Yeah, I put ice in my cereal, so what?
That makes no sense.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
Oh, we're gonna have to go on all day about that, folks. All day about that. Yep. Oh, we still have a good... Keith Eats Everything at... There's a lot of Keith Eats Everything at, like, different episodes. Well, these usually last a while. Actually, there is, like, a Binging with Babish episode I could, like, show you guys. Oh, yeah, this is pretty funny. I saw this earlier.
How could he possibly make such a wonderful
Pork roast!
Well, I can tell ya, this here is actually a potato. I wrapped it with some thick cut bacon I had for tomorrow's breakfast. It's what I call a pseudo pork roast.
Did he say a potato?
A pseudo?
Pork roast?
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Anime with Alvin. Today, we're taking a look at the Gotcha Pork Roast from Food Wars. This is a potato. This is my hands. This is a nice potato.
This is
I like
Alvin
this potato.
from BuzzFeed.
Let's turn it into pork, little buddy. So to start, I'm going to cut these potatoes into pretty large chunks. You know, it doesn't have to be exact. I do not know how to measure potatoes, but these are some very, very large chunks. Now we're going to take a steamer basket, put it in a large stainless steel pot, fill it up with water, and get all these little potato buddies in there. Because we're going to turn these into chunky mashed potatoes. Now, turning on the heat, get the water up to a simmer, and let these guys steam until they're completely tender, 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, thank you
Plenty
for
of
the
time
epic
to
tank,
quickly
Poncher.
chop up an onion. My knife skills are definitely not as good as Yukihira Soma from the anime, but I will do my best. These are 2 king trumpet mushrooms, very fibrous to soak up the fat, which are notorious for power struggles. I'm the king. I'm the king. I will beat you and take your family. Anyways, I'm also going to give these a fine mince to the really, really small, because we don't want big chunks of mushroom. We want a nice meat-like texture. After that, we're going to mince up 2 cloves of garlic. I'm putting them in a garlic press because I'm very lazy and I like machines when they can do my work for me. Now that your potatoes are steamed, I'm going to check them with a paring knife. Oh, no resistance when stabbed, just like me. And now we're going to take them off the heat. We're going to bring them to the worktop so we can put them on the table, let them cool off a bit because we're going to peel them. But I don't have all day to peel potatoes like, you know, some loser, so I'm just going to use what they do in the anime. So wave of the hand, all the potatoes are peeled. You're not a loser if you peel your potatoes with your hand. Sorry about that. After the potatoes are peeled, I'm going to
Total anime transition.
large mixing bowl where I'm going to start to mash them. This is a Japanese wooden pestle, bamboo. Got it off Amazon. Works really well, just like Soma uses it in his recipe. All right, now that these are mashed and chunky, I'm going to start cooking the mushrooms and the onions. A large carbon steel wok over high heat, a couple of tablespoons of butter. I like butter. And the mushrooms, oh sorry, these are actually onions. Now the mushrooms go in. Gonna stir fry these, get a nice color on the outside, and then we're gonna add the garlic and cook these until they get a nice brown color all around the outside. Great. Now that
Oh,
they're
we
all
left
done,
some residue here.
Transfer this mixture into the potatoes. Put on some gloves because they look really cool with them on. Sprinkle some salt from a very high altitude, and vigorously knead the mixture to develop the potato starch so that it gives it a firmer, more meat-like texture. And after that, I'm going to take a large sheet of saran wrap, put a big chunk of potato.
Saran wrap.
This is now my potato baby. Wrap up the potato baby. I'm going to name this baby. You shall be called Bub. We're going to twirl Bub and roll him around onto the table. until
Bub.
It looks like, wow, this looks like just a big potato now. Bub is a nice potato. Now Bub is going to go in the fridge. While Bub is chilling out, we're going to lay down 2 sheets of plastic wrap, onto which we're going to shingle some nice, thick, center-cut bacon. Gently lay the strips of bacon down. So bacon is what's used in this recipe because Soma apparently only had bacon as the meat source because he went grocery shopping earlier that morning. So we're going to do the same. Approximately 5 by 9 should be the right shape for us. Oops, just kidding. I meant 8. And now Bub is fully chilled. We're going to slowly twirl him out. sorry bub, and gently lay him down onto this bed of beautiful bacon. Just kidding, 7 by 5. I put too much bacon on this. And now the sides of bacon will be gently caressed onto Bub's face. This is a lot of bacon. Bub is a bigger baby than we thought, so we're gonna have to put another strip of bacon to seal up his butt. To get Bub snug in a bacon rug, we're gonna use a technique used in Beef Wellington, which is using the plastic wrap and wrapping it taut around his small body. So Bub's headed into the freezer to set up for about 10 minutes, during which time we're gonna lay out a couple lengths of butcher's twine, so once he comes out, we can tie him up like the bad boy he is. Now we're gonna take him out and lay him gently on the bed of butcher's twine, so we can tie him up, very gently though. I'm not Christian Grey. We're tying it up just to keep the bacon in place, very loosely. If you wanna learn how to tie a butcher's knot, watch a YouTube video. That's what I did. Gonna snip off these loose edges, don't want them getting all over the meat, and just a couple more knots, and we have a nice tied up bub. Good job, bub. So the next step is to bring in some rosemary, which are cut into little pieces, and slide them right underneath the butcher's twine. So it's gently caressing and perfuming the bacon. Nice. Now we're gonna put Bub into a 400-degree oven for around 30 minutes until the bacon is crisp and everything smells.
Ooh, okay.
Now we're gonna let Bub rest for about 10 minutes, perfect amount of time to make a red wine sauce. Into a hot pan, we're gonna dump in 150 milliliters of a dry red wine, 75 milliliters of a sweet sake, and 10 milliliters of soy sauce. Give it
Ooh.
a nice whisk till everybody's combined.
That's a really good
and then
sauce
reduce
mixture.
Until it's a nice.
I'm gonna consider that.
We're gonna turn the heat all the way down.
Just
We're gonna
red
add
wine,
some
sake,
butter. This is called
butter,
melting the sauce, and we're gonna
and
whisk
soy sauce. That's
rigorously
easy.
until the butter is emulsified and the sauce is glossy.
Now
We're
that's a
gonna keep this
sauce.
warm until we're ready to use. Meanwhile, Bub is begging to be released from his knots, so I'm gonna untie him and we're gonna transfer him slowly onto a plate. Yatta! We're gonna smother this all over with our red wine sauce. Ooh, that looks good. I need that. Nice. And to finish, we're gonna garnish with a little bit of watercress, just to be healthy. And there you have it, the gotcha pork roast from Shokugeki no Soma. I'm gonna cut them open, just take a look at that cross section. Ooh, look at that seam coming out. Ah, yes. That looks just like the anime. Pretty cool. I'm gonna cut into this and give it a try. Get some of that wine sauce all over the bacon. Oh, struggling a little bit. And it turned out really good. It didn't trick me into thinking it was pork, but I think it would make a great side for a steak dinner. And the red wine sauce really adds it.
Dude, Alvin, what are you doing? It's 3 in the morning.
What else? I'm cooking.
You're in my house, man.
But I made you a pork roast.
Oh, if you made me a pork roast, I'm gonna try some, obviously. We'll address the whole how you got in here later. It's pretty good pork roast, dude.
Gotcha. It's not pork, it's potatoes. Happy April Fools.
Wow, yeah, you really fooled me. So do you have a key or something?
Anyway, see you later, dude. Bye.
Well, I'm certainly not gonna let this delicious potato pork loaf go to waste. Not in my house.
There goes Alvin. Looks like they had a lot of fun on set. Ay, ay, ay. I love watching food videos. I definitely do. But, we're coming down to the end of the evening, so the last thing we'll be doing is... I guess we got some stream raiders going on in the next minute or so. In the next possible minute. No, in the next few seconds or so. So let's go ahead and get that set up for y'all real quick. Reload that. Get over to the battlefield. And I think I'll just watch one more video to end the night. Let me just find that video real quick while I go ahead and... Speaking of bub, let's just go ahead and debuff these bubs over here. We got Curry with their dynamic duo, Kione with the troops, Ponter with their troops, Nighthawk coming in, Draku coming in, Zero's Theory, and Mailbox coming in. Let's go ahead and get this going as I find the next video we can watch to end the night. Oh my. G freaking G's. G freaking G's on that. Well, I guess since you just came in, Nighthawk, we'll give this one to you. And I don't think I want to do the next one. I'm probably going to be ending pretty soon, but thank you guys. Great job on the matches today. We did pretty well. We did pretty well for sure. No, I think I actually got like one more video we can watch. I found a I got this in my subscriber feed actually. This looks kind of funny, so ooh, that looks pretty actually. Bruh, that looks amazing. Ew, fondant? Oh. Oh, you got the caramelization though. That looks pretty cool. Bro, that looks so weird. That just looks so weird now. I'm confused. I'm absolutely confused. I'm like literally confused. Very confused at that. I bought a margarita pizza. It was so good. I can believe that. I can believe that for sure, for sure. Let's see. It is a steak cake, absolutely. Oh, actually, let's watch this one. What school lunches look like around the world.
Whether carrying a brown bag from home, picking up a tray from the lunch person, or serving up the food themselves, lunchtime at school can be one of the most important parts of a child's
These
day.
look so good.
Let's take a look at what kids around the world eat for lunch.
America's lunch system
French
sucks.
students can expect up to a 4-course meal at lunch. They begin with a salad of fresh veg, followed by quality protein like salmon with a side of roasted
What?
They wouldn't be French without a course of soft cheeses, jam, and fresh bread.
What?
And kids finish with a sweet confection like marzipan before heading back to class.
What? I want that.
In Japan, kids aren't served healthy meals, they serve them. To teach healthy cooking, kids take turns helping to cook, serve, and clean up for their peers.
This I
Meals
know.
are heavy on rice, vegetables, and
Of the
fish.
Japanese school system.
Students in Nigeria are fed well-balanced meals each day. Meals could include smoky, tomatoey jollof rice.
Oh
with
my
chicken and salad.
god. I could eat that.
Finland was the first country in the world to provide free lunch to every student, and the law ensures high nutrition standards. Veggies like beetroot salad and roasted turnips take up at least half the plate. Starches and grains such as a crepe topped with slightly tart lingonberry jam take up 1/4.
I would eat that.
Protein such as haranuko, a split pea soup topped with smoked ham, takes up the other. Crisp bread is served on the side. In South Korea, students eat off steel trays sectioned out for perfect portion sizes.
That's true.
The bigger section is for rice, the circle holds soup, and the smaller portions are for tangy, spicy kimchi, some veggies, and meat like marinated strips of pork shoulder.
Definitely Korean. Definitely Korean.
With a large Orthodox population in Ethiopia, meals are largely plant-based. An array of foods like spicy lentils,
Oh,
zucchini,
this is
and
totally
yams
vegan
with
friendly.
soup called kik alicha are eaten with injera, a fermented flatbread. Thanks to the
That's
Islands
understandable,
Original
Drac.
Farm to School program, kids in Hawaii can expect meals made from scratch with local fresh ingredients, such as a chicken stir
Oh.
fry with veggies and
Oh my
fresh bread on
god.
the side. Ukrainian kids get their lunch in 3 courses. First, a soup course such as borscht, a hearty beef-based soup with cabbage and red beets to give it a vibrant color, followed by
Okay.
meat and starch like grilled sausages with potato and cheese-stuffed dumplings called vareniki. They finish
Oh.
sweet with a shortbread biscuit.
I need a
lunch
shortbread.
tray in the U.S. could include a gooey grilled cheese on crunchy whole grain bread with creamy tomato soup, carrot sticks, fruit like a box of raisins and an apple, and a brownie for dessert before heading back to class.
This is one of the. This is an okay one. Like, this doesn't completely represent all of America's, like, school lunch systems. Like, this is, I would say, like, at least a lot. This is a lot more decent than like what they could serve up in the cafeteria, because they could end up serving like, what is it, frozen pizzas as lunch, or like very mediocre or like worse than mediocre brand chicken nuggets for lunch. This is a lot more friendlier. Like, you can't screw up grilled cheese. This is like, what they're showing here is a lot more friendlier in comparison to like anything else that's vehemently, and I don't say vehement a lot, vehemently gross for like a cafeteria school lunch. This is a lot more on the friendly scale. You probably can't screw up tomato soup though. Not gonna lie.
Italian students run to the cafeteria to receive a 2-course meal, and if these kids reside in Rome, the meal must by law be 70% organic. Primo is the pasta course.
Ooh.
Protein and a veg like grilled chicken.
Oh my god, I want to eat that too.
For secondo. According to the World Food Program, Thai students receive the most nutritional lunches in all of Asia.
Oh.
Kids can expect a balanced meal like grilled chicken, rice, and an antioxidant packed spicy sweet green papaya salad.
And we'd have to go to a restaurant in order to get like a meal like this. Kids in Thailand, they be eating good. Kids in Japan, they be eating good too.
Families in China pay a monthly fee of about 70 cents per day for children to receive a box lunch. Inside, kids can find rice, meat, and vegetables.
That looks about right.
Food is a constitutional right in Brazil, which means schools are required to provide students with healthy meals with 30% of ingredients sourced from local farmers.
Oh, that's...
Kitchen staff cooks fresh foods like frittatas loaded with veggies, paired with hearty rice and beans, and a piece of fruit.
I would eat that, honestly.
Kids in India show up to school with a tiffin box, a stackable metal container filled with a home-cooked meal. What's inside depends on the region. Indian kids might enjoy parathas, seasoned flaky bread accompanied with bundi raita, crispy gram flour balls floating in a sea of spiced yogurt.
I could eat that.
Kids in Guatemala go home for lunch, where they'll eat dishes like pasta in a tomato sauce with beets and tortillas.
I could eat that too.
With classes 6 days a week, school in Israel finishes before lunchtime, but kids do bring a shat isser, a morning meal, which could be a small snack like pita with hummus and a hard-boiled egg.
I could eat that too.
Kids in Trinidad and Tobago might be served rich and gelatinous oxtail stew for lunch paired with bussap, soft and flaky shreds of roti.
Ooh.
Students in Hong Kong can expect a veggie like steamed broccoli alongside wok fried pork slices and white rice.
There's more to that.
In the UK might be served baked cod fingers with a hot jacket potato, a heaping side of beans, and a handful of chocolate biscuits for dessert.
Where's the vegetables? Where's the vegetables? There's complex carbs, there's protein. England, where's the veggies? Where are the colors? Where's the vibrant colors in this? We need our vibrant colors. We need our nutrition. We need our vitamins. What is this? What is this? Now, I don't mind beans sometimes, but even I find this to be a lot. This is England? Really? Come on, England.
In Mexico, instead of a meal, kids might bring along a morning snack such as a torta layered with spicy bean dip, sliced ham, tomato, and fresh, crisp lettuce.
Oh, that looks like a sandwich I can eat.
Australian kids eat lunch outside, bringing food from home or buying meals from a cafeteria or street vendor. Food can include classic takeaway comforts like a sausage roll, pork sausage wrapped snugly in puff pastry, with a couple sweet chocolate biscuits called Tim Tams for dessert.
Okay, so Tim Tams, staple Australian snack. These are actually straw cookies. So, kind of stupid straw cookies, but it melts the cookie. So here's an interesting thing that you could do with these cookies. You bite off the ends of them, and then you suck through it like a straw in hot liquid. Or you can use it on cold liquid as well, but I still find it kind of stupid and prefer to eat it like the cookie they are.
With a couple sweet chocolate biscuits called Tim Tams for dessert.
I've had them before, they're decent.
Norwegian schools don't have cafeterias, so kids bring a light lunch from home, which could include an open-faced sandwich with liverwurst, a sausage of pork liver blended with bold spices like cardamom, coriander, and mace. The meat's texture is almost spreadable, close to pate, and is accompanied by toppings like mustard and cheese.
Interesting.
Milk and fresh fruit is provided by the school.
Interesting.
Although students bring a home-cooked lunch daily, teachers in Pakistan are known to contact parents if meals don't err on the healthy side. Kids might bring a lugosht, a stew of lamb and potatoes paired with roti, and a sweet and creamy mango lassi in the summer.
Lassi, I love lassi.
So, which type of school lunch do you want to try? Are there any we missed? Let us know in the comments below.
Oh my god, it's been a hot minute since I had a mango lassi. Yo, Middle Eastern food has got like really amazing stuff that have really complex flavor profiles, but like it's just so rustic and whatnot. It's like on a similar level to like Hispanic cuisine as well. It's like rustic but has complex flavor profiles that's just really super duper amazing. It's amazing. Well, we made some pretty good progress today in Stream Raiders. We're definitely going to continue tomorrow, but we're going to be starting off with a very difficult map. I'm not confident in starting off to like the next stream with a difficult map, but it is what it is. We are where we are. Well, let me go ahead and roll the credits real quick. I don't think we have any credits to roll tonight. I just want to keep it short and sweet for April Fools with a clickbaity title and whatnot. I mean, my title looked clickbait enough, as if I would actually sell my Nintendo Switch, but I mean, then again, there are people who do sell their Nintendo Switches or other consoles for another. Am I right? Am I right? Anywho, shoutouts to all the MVPs in the chat who hung out, who helped out in Stream Raiders. Let's go ahead and find somebody we could host, we could raid, we could something. Yeah, don't forget, Drac, today is April Fool's Day. You're not supposed to take everything you read on the internet seriously. Alright, I need to chill back, relax with some anime. Or maybe I'll schedule another anime night in the Discord server for, because I know we're going to schedule a movie night this month for the Mortal Kombat movie. I think Hotbox has HBO, so he should be able to, like, stream the game. Not game, stream the movie to the server when we have our movie night. Let's see who I want to raid tonight. Who do I want to raid? I got Ganon Perps online, actually. Was he AFK? I haven't raided my dude in a long time. Oh, he just started streaming too. You know, we're gonna go ahead and raid Ganon Perps. He's a pretty cool dude. He's a very artistic dude as well. Wait, does he seriously have that many followers? No way. There's no way he has that many followers. Did the dude get follow botted? Yo, I have a feeling that he got follow botted. Wait, actually, if you guys still want to do some more Stream Raiders, I could go ahead and raid another homie instead. Yeah, if any of you guys are still down for more Stream Raiders, we can go ahead and raid Curry, because I have his Stream Raiders map is open. So you have a suggestion, Kione? What do you have? And what are they playing? There's so many people on Twitch tonight. Sorry if I'm not talking, I'm just double checking stuff on Discord real quick. Where users are getting gifted Stream Raider skins. Let me check her out real quick. Stream Raider skins are cool. I only got one Stream Raider skin, so let's go ahead and check real quick. She's got a lot of people right now, though. That's the thing. But she is a small streamer. Did she get, like, rated by a really large streamer? If she's doing like a, what is it? If she's doing like a skin giveaway, I guess we could go ahead and provide her a raid. Yeah, sure thing. We'll go ahead and raid her. It's, if y'all are still down for more stream raiders, I guess we'll go ahead and raid Miss Fuko. So, it's kind of funny because it's also, it's still April Fool's Day in America, but it might be April 2nd in Asia, so yeah, we'll go ahead and raid somebody new for once. Alright, folks. When it's tomorrow, it's going to be Phoenix Wright Friday. I guess we'll be doing a little bit of Genshin Impact's new event. But tomorrow is mostly focusing on Phoenix Wright Friday for the next, whatchamacallit, the next Phoenix Wright game, which is Trials and Tribulations, where we're going to go ahead and delve into the past life of Phoenix Wright and his mentor, Mia Fey. It's going to have quite the conflicts, quite the plot twists, a lot of stuff's in the story. Also, I like how, like, Drax, yeah, is just literally going up with the credits. That's so funny. This is your host, Meltendo. I couldn't be, like, April Fooling anymore. I think I'm just plumb out of April Fooling attempts for the year that I just couldn't plan for anymore. But I do have some songs that I do want to practice in the lyre in Genshin Impact, and I hope to actually maybe become a viral hit with it. So, we'll go ahead and raid a fellow Stream Raider. And if I don't see you guys in the next Stream Raiders match, I guess I'll catch y'all on the next stream, whenever it is. Happy April Fools, folks. Try your best not to get April Fooled by anything else anymore. And just get vaccinated ASAP. Stay safe. Wash your hands, wear your masks. Follow safety protocols. And hope we can start a new month together. After all, April showers bring May flowers. Especially windbloom flowers. It's from your host, Meltendo, who is not always the richest Tendo, but he may be one of the most OG, one of the most laid back, one of the chillest, most expressive animated. Even if he's not the most famous, not the most richest, he tries to be as real as possible. Happy April Fools, guys. The title obviously was never real to begin with. Heh.
Drop it.
憂いの波は寄せては返す落ちてたスイ